The message encoded in the frequency of the presynaptic action potentials is converted by the presynaptic axon into neurotransmitter chemicals that are
Hello guys, welcome back to yet another review with us, the Review Bros. Today we are bringing you something different, another pre-workout review. And what have we got, Craig? Tell them.
We've got SYNAPSE XT3 by MP Labs, and it looks a bit Jack 3D-esque. Is it going to bring it or not?
Is it going to be a powerful product? Stay tuned, guys.
And hit that subscribe button, like the video and comment and let us know your thoughts on this product.
Thank you. Guys, going to move into that taste and the mixability section of this review. It comes in just that one flavour, so we do hope you like that one flavour, and that is Rocket Pop. Which, you know what, we've always had good experiences with Rocket Pop.
Yeah, and a lot of people like it.
Yeah.
We've worked out the serving size to be a very, very, very flat scoop.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
Look like a Sahara desert. Or like a custard.
Yeah, a little bit of froth there, guys. Be warned.
Out of time.
Let's do it.
Not the best Rocket Pop.
No, definitely not. But not bad.
Definitely not bad. Bit weird though. They've got a lot of weird bits and pieces to flavour though. This label's got all sorts in it.
I wouldn't say it's bad, guys.
And it's mixed
It's
well.
sweet. It's not got a funny aftertaste, I wouldn't really say. I don't mind that.
I'm comparing it to Dark Energy Rocket Pop, which is like a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, it's very hard. It is hard. But I do have a score in mind.
What are you going to go on the count to 3?
Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
7 out of 10. So,
There we go.
not bad at all,
Yeah.
really, all things considered.
Moving to the price of the product. Go on, tell them.
So you're going to be going to mplnutrition.com where you'll find this 30 serving tub for a pretty $59.99 US, which translates to £45.94.
Expensive, guys, straight off the bat. Now I tell you the price per serving, guys, for you US straight off, $2 a go. $1.9999, you know, $2 a go. UK guys, £1.53 a go. So it is an expensive product, guys, still, and it comes in on our consistent pricing scale at a 5 out of 10.
Middle of the road price. What do you get for that money is the question.
Stay tuned.
Alright guys, it's label time, and it is a weird scenario here because the tub is proprietary blend, but on the website it's the full breakdown.
Boom, first time we've ever seen that, guys. Like Craig mentions, it's almost like they're trying to hide the formula and you have to really delve in to find it.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense, but hey ho, let's get into it. Caffeine anhydrous, 400mg.
Good dose, guys. 4 cups of coffee worth stimulation. That's going to get you really kicking.
Yeah, then L-citrulline 3 grams.
Tad on the low side, but because it is the pure L-citrulline, that is a better form. Now, it's responsible for building nitric oxide in the bloodstream, so it's going to allude to pumps. Good stuff, good starter.
Yep, beta-alanine 2.2 grams.
A gram under the clinical dose of 3.2. Nonetheless, you should still feel the beta tingles, itchy allergic reaction, almost feeling that some people like, some people don't. Going to give the lactic acid buffer, so then you're able to endure more in the gym later when the volume has built up in the body.
Yeah, so it works a bit like creatine in that sense. Speaking of which, next up is creatine monohydrate at 1 gram.
Bit underdosed, guys. Obviously, we're looking to hit at least 3 grams daily, but 5 being the preferred amount. A gram is getting you there. You are going to need to supplement with creatine on top of this should you want its desired effects, and those desired effects are strength and power output, as well as water loading, nutrient delivery to the muscles and pumps.
Nice one. Then we move into L-tyrosine at 500mg.
That again, guys, the amino acid that's responsible for focus. That is, again, unfortunately low. We like to see at least a gram to double that, and we have seen up to 3 grams, so bear that in mind.
Yep, so all of those 4 ingredients we just mentioned are underdosed, unfortunately, but we'll carry on. So we've got choline bitartrate at 500mg.
That is a bit of a better dose, guys. Obviously, we like to see at least 600, but again, we're going to give them the benefit on the doubt of that. It's a nootropic ingredient responsible for focus, coordination, and concentration, so nice to see it. It should part of the L-tyrosine.
Yep, then we've got DMAE at 250mg.
You're going to get bored of me saying it, guys. That is another focusing ingredient, and the label I'm going to mention right now carries on down this route with a lot of focused ingredients. This one, however, is going to give you that mood elevation effect as well. Good stuff.
Although that is again on the lower end of dose, and we've seen that go up to 750, 800
yeah,
milligrams.
750, I think.
Yeah. So anyway, let's move into Mucana pruriens extract, 100 milligrams.
Responsible for stress and anxiety relief, you know, the mood elevation effects, and of course focus and concentration, get you in the zone in the gym. Dosage on that is a tad on the low side.
Yeah. Okay, then we've got N-methyltyramine, aka NMT, 50 milligrams.
Yeah, we like this ingredient. It is kind of a jack of all trades. It helps with general athletic performance, as well as mood elevation, stress relief, and anxiety benefits. So, nice ingredient.
Lovely. Then theophylline, 30 milligrams.
In some parts of the world, guys, this is a prescription-only drug, so bear that in mind. It can come with side effects of nausea and sickness, as well as headaches, so bear that in mind straight off. However, it is used for respiratory conditions such as asthma and COPD, so it is going to lead to oxygen uptake benefits, as well as, you know, just a breathing range, basically. Good ingredient.
Nice one.
In a sense.
Yeah. Then we move into isopropyl norepinephrine, 20 milligrams.
That is a stimulant. It's the powerful version of synephrine, more bioavailable in the body. 20 milligrams, unfortunately, is on the low side. We've seen that go up to 60 to 80 milligrams.
Yeah. And then 5-HTP, 50 milligrams.
Very strange ingredient to see in a pre-workout. You normally see this in a sleep aid because it relaxes the body, and it gives you that anti-stress, anti-anxiety feel that helps you sleep. However, we think it's been used in this sense to smooth over the effects of the stimulants mentioned.
Yep, then phenylethylamine HCl, aka PEA, at 150 milligrams.
This one is, again, more focus related. It gives you that mood elevation effect, and it gets you in the zone. So, yeah, we don't often see that ingredient, I must say.
Yeah, and that is, again, on the lower end of dose, and we've seen that at 600 plus, I think, 500.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Then we move into alpha-yohimbine at 1 milligram.
Alpha-yohimbine, guys, is a powerful stimulant. There's no getting away from that fact. Some people like it, some people don't. We are not the biggest fans because dosages of a higher amount give us that cold sweats, jitters, dribbly mouth. It almost feels like you're ill, but it does have that stimulation property.
Yeah, that also combines with yohimbine HCl 1.5 milligrams.
This one doesn't give you quite those negative connotations. However, it is a stimulant, and it also helps with blood flow.
Yeah, so they all should pair together to work nicely. And then wrapping up the whole label is bioperine at 5 milligrams.
Purely digestion aid to get all those ingredients mentioned beforehand into the system as effectively as possible. It's a nice wrap off to any label. Now, guys, obviously you've noticed a lot of the ingredients in this are underdosed. However, we feel that the focus ones are all going to work together, so they might come to a reasonable conclusion. And we'll have to mention the rest in the effects, so stay tuned for that.
Effects. You want to know about it?
Yeah, that's obviously the main part of the review, guys. How did we feel it? And we normally start off by obviously saying what we felt at the beginning when taking the pre-workout, so we'll do that again for this review. I personally felt definitely a rush of energy, and I definitely felt beta-alanine as well.
Within 10 minutes?
Yeah,
we were like, oh, you can feel it.
Yeah, it was quite fast acting, guys. You know, we was wrapping up obviously that taste segment, and it definitely came together well.
There's a lot of stims in there.
Yeah, what I'd say is the beta-alanine was probably not as strong as an average, well, a 3.2.
Yeah.
Exactly that. So I felt it in the neck, you know, I felt a bit of the tingle effect. So it's good to still feel it. It still got me in the zone, really.
Yeah.
I was excited to give it, you know, the training session that we did. And in all fairness to it, we didn't have the highest hopes for it being a prop blend. You know, some of those bits are 100% underdosed.
Oh yeah, definitely, especially the L-citrulline beta and creatine.
There's no way they can be. We've just worked it out.
Yeah.
But we still had a fairly good session on the stuff.
Yeah, and what I would say is important to note is there's no real negatives about it. Like looking at it and what's in it, you'd think, oh, I bet I'll be all over the place on this. But we didn't get jitters, we didn't get dribbly mouth from the Alpha Yo, we didn't get cold sweats.
No, and in fact the only negative, and even then it's kind of down to our training as well, but both of us noticed a bit of breathlessness.
That's true, yeah.
It was quite hard to catch your breath between sets, but I think that's because of the stim effect of it, and the fact that we was training at quite a fast pace.
Yeah.
Having said that, with the theophylline, we expected that breathing to be improved on a normal day, which it didn't really seem to be. So I think that's in there at a very minimal dose.
And the stims have simply overpowered its capabilities.
Another thing is obviously alpha-yohimbine, guys. I know a lot of you will be questioning that on this review. It didn't really feel like it was in there. We didn't have none of the negative connotations that come with the Alpha-Yo. Obviously, me and myself and Craig, we're not the biggest fans of it, whereas some of you guys may well be. But we didn't have any of the cold sweats, the jitters, you know, it almost makes you feel ill.
Yeah, we think it's probably peppered in there, you know, possibly 1 milligram, but not enough to make you feel any of the negative side effects of it. So definitely like
a milligram
under 3.
tops, really.
Yeah. So overall, we've talked about this. We think that quite obviously focus is its main standpoint, its main selling factor, followed by energy, followed by pumps. And what we will say is pumps are better than expected with this.
A lot better than expected.
Contractions are painful.
But we've said this before, and it is quite a controversial statement to make. But that is that pump ingredients are perhaps not as effective for pumps as, you know, as pump ingredients.
They're overrated.
Yeah, whereas it comes down to the diet more than the pump ingredients normally. We think that focus ingredients are so important for pumps simply because you really get your mind in the muscle, you feel the contractions, you're focused on what you're doing, and you work that pump up, and that's what we did. You know, actually the pumps were really quite painful. Yeah,
looking at the label, we thought, oh, this will have no pump at all, only having L-citrulline at an underdosed amount. But everything else comes together to definitely bring those pumps into play.
Yeah, and overall, we've really talked it through. The factors are all around the same points of the pumps, focus, and energy. So we've given it a 7 out of 10 as an overall score.
On effects in the gym.
It was a lot better than we expected, put it that way. So, you know, I definitely recommend this pre-workout. However, probably shouldn't really be mentioned in this section. That price is very overpriced.
If you can catch it on a discount or you know whatever, then
$30, 30 serves, I'd say.
Yeah,
maybe just over $35. I wouldn't press no more than $35 personally.
Yeah.
But yeah, 7 out of 10 on how we felt it honestly in the gym. Okay guys, it is a final verdict on SYNAPSE XT3 by MPL Nutrition. You know, we didn't have the highest hopes for this, but we're going to run through the scores, and what we always recommend is do go back, check the segments to see exactly how and why we scored things as we did. And we start off with the taste and the mixability. We gave it a
7 out of 10, rocket, pop flavour, the one flavour it comes in, not bad.
Yeah, mixed well as well. Moving into the price of the product, we gave it a
5 out of 10, bang in the middle on the pricing, although for what it is, almost seems like it's not worth that price, but you know, justify it to yourself.
Absolutely. And then the most important part of this and any review, that is the effects. How did we honestly feel it in the gym?
We felt it a 7 out of 10 for the reasons mentioned, so please do rewind and check that out.
It actually gives us a total score of
19 out of 30, so above average on the overall spectrum.
Yeah.
But yeah, some people might like the taste more, you might be able to get it cheaper, so you know, who knows.
Yeah, have a look out for coupon codes, etc, etc, you know, that may make it more worthwhile for you. So, yeah, again, hope you enjoyed the review. We've got a lot more coming out, so please do give it a like, give it a subscribe, so then you know, you can stay in touch with all our newest reviews coming out.
Why not?
Absolutely. Comment below. Let us know what you think of the review. Let us know if you'll try this product. All the good stuff. And as always, guys,
stay
stimmed. XT3 Stim.